Greetings, Earthlings. Welcome to ForneverWorld. And this video is a very special video. It's a celebration, if you will. Basically, the 1 year anniversary that I've been on YouTube. A year ago today, I created my account, ForneverWorld. And it's been a great year, to say the least. I met some awesome people while on YouTube. Had awesome times. You know, YouTube definitely had some sort of I guess impact in my life because it got me a whole lot more into anime. If I wouldn't have met people like Yokorama or Phone that are always giving me ideas about awesome animes, Bob, like that got me into all these animes, I would have never picked up a lot of the stuff I picked up. When I started off my YouTube channel, I was just a part of the Dragon Ball community. It was getting to know a Dragon Ball fan, which will be the ending of this video that I want to do. But you know, um, it's been a really awesome year, and it's like, what better way to celebrate it than to go full circle again and do a Getting to Know a Dragon Ball Fan 2011. Um, I also want to say that it's kind of funny when I started off on YouTube. I don't have the videos anymore because I was kind of, you have those days where you're like, oh, I'm just deleting it. So I kind of deleted a lot of the videos I had, but it was crazy. My first video, I had like two pigtails. I was just like bugging out. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna be crazy on here, and it was really funny stuff, man. I remember the first person I believe to comment on my videos, if I'm correct, was I think his name was Sir Jinx or Jinx on from the Dragon Ball Protest channel. He was a really cool dude. He was one of the dudes that first subscribers I believe as well. Always commenting, hey man, a great video. What's cool dude. A lot of people that inspired me were mostly Dragon Ball people like Storm Zink back when he only talked about Dragon Ball mostly. SSJ Goshen, she was like, always talking about Dragon Ball. That got me into it as well. Eventually, people that got me into the anime community was like people like B-Dub, the anime master. I used to see his videos a lot, and it kind of got me into the anime community as well. And a lot of people just really inspired me. So I want to take the time to say thank you to all of you guys. It's been a great year. I'm looking forward to another awesome year. And just thank you. But yeah, let's get to the Getting to Know Dragon Ball Fan 2011. I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you guys participate as well. Now, I tweaked the questions a little bit, but this is the 2011 edition, so obviously you want to make it a little different. Let's get started, people. Question number 1. How long have you been a Dragon Ball fan? Well, I've been a Dragon Ball fan since 96. It's 2011. 15 years, I believe. Pretty long time to be following something, but I've been a Dragon Ball fan since then, since yeah, 96. What is your earliest memory of Dragon Ball? My earliest memory is definitely my cousin. One Sunday morning after staying over for the weekend or whatever, he goes and he turns on the TV quickly. It's like I don't know what time, maybe like 9 or maybe even earlier 6. I don't remember, but and he puts on this cartoon. Well, I'm looking at it as a cartoon at the time. I'm young. I'm like, oh man, what is this? It's so cool. Like you see all these people with these orange clothes fighting at super speeds, and I was like, just fascinated with it. I couldn't believe what I was watching, and he was like, oh yeah, man, this is called Dragon Ball Z. It's something from Japan or something. He said, and I was just like amazed with it, and that's definitely my first memory, and a memory I treasure because it was that memory, that moment that I became a Dragon Ball fan, because from there on I started watching it myself every Sunday morning on, I believe, the WB11. They used to play it on Sunday mornings, and it just kept going from there. Question 3. Who is your favorite Dragon Ball character? My favorite, I know it's cliche or whatever, but it's definitely Goku, because I love how I felt like almost I grew up with Goku. I saw him from when he was a little boy all the way to when he was a man, all the way to when he was a grandfather in GT. So Goku in my eyes is really such an awesome character that I gotta definitely say he's my favorite. Question 4. What is your most prized Dragon Ball possession? Well, I can't really call anything one particular item. I guess I would say my whole Dragon Ball collection in and of itself is prized to me because I love having all that. Like you see on my shelf, you can see like I have a bunch of Dragon Ball stuff, and that's nothing compared to what I have. I have some more stuff as well. So I treasure my whole Dragon Ball collection. If I had to pick one particular thing, like I had to, it would probably be my Dragon boxes because of the quality are amazing. But I treasure my whole collection. Question 5. What do you think of Dragon Ball Kai? Um, my opinion on Dragon Ball Kai is it's for what it is. It's awesome. condensed version of Dragon Ball, no filler. Um, Art looking a little bit better. So, for what it is, Dragon Ball Kai is pretty awesome. It's condensed down. Hopefully, it runs through the Majin Buu saga, and we have the entire Dragon Ball Z basically in manga form, animated. So, but definitely Dragon Ball Kai is, for what it is, it's awesome. Question 6: When is the last time you've seen any of the series? Just recently. I just picked up the Dragon Ball movie box. If you can see right there, I picked up the complete 4 box of all the Dragon Ball movies, and I saw all of them in like within the span of like one night or so. So I just recently. I always try to stay at least somewhat seeing something of Dragon Ball every once in a while because is that awesome to me. Question 7: Do you see GT as canon to the series? My opinion, it's canon. I know Toriyama didn't write it; it wasn't manga or anything like that. But I love the way it wraps up Dragon Ball Z as a whole, because Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z's ending, in my opinion, were a little lackluster. Like in Dragon Ball, the ending, instead of ending it right after Piccolo, Goku and Chi-Chi go searching for the Bancho Pan for a few episodes, and then they finally get married. And I wasn't too fond of the end of Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Z, the same. Goku flies off with some random kid that's the reincarnation of a villain he just defeated. Lackluster in my opinion. So Dragon Ball GT, the way they wrapped it up with Goku getting on the dragon's back, Shenron, and becoming one with the dragon, it was a really awesome thing, and in my opinion, a great way to wrap it up with Goku and Vegeta Jr. I thought it was awesome. Which do you prefer, the Japanese or the English, meaning music, voice acting, etc.? I go for the English because it's nostalgic. I grew up with it. I love it. It's my favorite. The Japanese is great as well. I know it's awesome and everything, but personally, I go with the English because that's what I love, and it's kind of hard for me to go from Japanese because I'm like, hey, where's my Chris Sabat? Where's my Sean Schemmel? Where's my Goku and Vegeta? So, yeah. Question 9: What is your favorite saga or arc? My favorite saga is probably the Cell Saga because I really enjoy all the bonding that Goku does with Gohan in the hyperbolic time chamber, training him to succeed him. Um, all that stuff is really awesome, in my opinion. It builds on the character of Goku, like finally becoming a real father and wanting to be around his son and having a good time with him. And it was a really awesome thing, in my opinion. I really enjoyed seeing Gohan go Super Saiyan for the first time, and all of that stuff was awesome. So the Cell Saga is definitely my favorite saga, arc, whatever you want to call it. If you could be any character in DB, who would it be? Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, or GT? It would probably be Kid Trunks. Kid got money. He got a good life. He got a cool father. Um, Not much problems outside of course, the big problems of saving the world, but that's not really on his shoulders. So it'd probably be Kid Trunks. And last but not least, question 11: What is your favorite movie or TV special amongst the 3 series, like overall? My favorite is the TV special, The History of Trunks. Out of everything, I love it. It's, in my opinion, one of the greatest stories, not just Dragon Ball stories, but stories told ever. It's really awesome, sad. It shows a struggle like never before. So definitely that. But a close second, which is a very rare thing that people really don't generally like this, but I love it, is A Hero's Legacy, because I also think that it adds a great touch to the ending of the story of Dragon Ball, with Goku Jr. Struggling to get the one Dragon Ball, and Goku kind of granting his wish, and Pan is all better. So Hero's Legacy, another favorite of mine, but History of Trunks is just more up there. But yeah, people, that's all I have for you guys today. Hope you enjoyed the getting to know Dragon Ball fan. Again, 1 year on YouTube. I hope to have many more. Everybody that I've ever had conversations with, had laughs. Friends that I've met on here. You guys are awesome. And yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm ForneverWorld, and have an awesome day, people.